A while back, I lived in Arizona and I got some footage of a rally that the Nazis were having. Now, in this protest, of course, they were guarded by cops, and the anarchists had a counter rally. So what I'm about to show you is basically a large group of people who are all dressed the same, who are all, for the most part, shouting at each other. I think it'll be very, just, go ahead, watch it. I will warn you there is some verbal offensiveness flying around, which can be expected. And what's interesting is when you watch this, notice how the argument really isn't about ideology so much as, whether or not Nazis or anarchists or police are good or bad. It's about violence versus voluntarism. It's about violence. It's about violence being a way of life for a lot of groups of people. Whether it's Nazis or police or anarchists, we've all seen videos of all three of those groups engaged in horrible acts of violence. Violence against each other, violence against other people, violence against... just violence. All three have, to a great degree, a culture of violence within them. Now, if you notice, all three groups have the mentality of it's okay for our group to use violence against others, but if others use violence against us, it's wrong. Now, of course, this is completely ridiculous, completely insane, but yet it's what a lot of people in various cultures believe. You can look back into various governments, various religions. I mean, look back at religion. You have holy texts which dictate, you the people of God, are, you can commit genocide and murder, rape, torture, etc. But if anybody so much as, from another tribe, so much as, spits in your face or steps on your toe, they're going to burn in hell for eternity. But you can go commit genocide and rape and torture, and it's perfectly fine. I mean, the madness, the sheer, utter madness of it. So I want you to watch this and bear in mind how much of a double standard there is in regards to the use of violence. Sometimes violence is necessary. I mean, if somebody's trying to kill you, they can't be reasoned with, then you could make the argument that you have the right to defend your life with lethal force. Well, then of course that brings into the mentality of, preemptive strikes, like Bush did with Iraq, despite the fact that we put Saddam Hussein into power, and I mean his only crime was basically, forgetting who his masters were. Which, brings up another point about slavery and violence and ownership is, violence always goes from top to bottom in regards to it being acceptable, supposedly acceptable. You can see this in the Bible, for example, or the Quran, or the Torah, where you have, if a master hits the slave is supposed to turn the other cheek. But if a slave hits another slave, it's supposed to be eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. And of course, if a slave hits the master, well then that's just, eternal damnation. The culture of violence is a very superstitious culture. It's a very petty, unevolved, ignorant culture. And I think that, well, I think you'll understand best if you see for yourself. Keep in mind that, all these groups, all three groups, are very much about violence as a way of life, violence as, a special power that they can use, but nobody else is supposed to use. And also consider the freedom of speech aspect of it. I don't agree in any way, shape, or form with Nazi ideology, but they do have a right to say it. We still live in America. And yet, anarchists who are all about freedom and liberty, most of them supposedly, they want to shut the Nazis up, even though there's freedom of speech. It's like, wait a minute. If you say one group of people don't have the right to freedom of speech, but you do, that's a double standard. It's insane. Because if I say that I have freedom of speech, then you don't have freedom of speech, then how can I say I'm for freedom of speech? And we see this all the time in our society, where we have, journalists and bloggers and whatnot saying, oh, I have a right to say anything I want, but, you over there who has a different political opinion than I do, you need to watch your language and, be silenced, and, nobody should be able to hear what you have to say or see what you have to say. Or it's an insane double standard. I don't have to agree with you to support your right to free speech. I don't have to agree with you to believe that the use of violent physical force against you is wrong. Civilized people can agree to disagree. Civilized people can hold ideas in their head and not feel the need to lash out at others because somebody doesn't have those ideas. So, and I mean, it really is about the culture of violence. And what we can do to stop it as individuals is to become less violent in our own lives. And when violence does occur, take appropriate action. Sometimes turning the other cheek is appropriate, sometimes not. Certainly if somebody breaks into your house and tries to kill you, yeah, use lethal force to defend yourself if need be. But at the same time, if you're out shopping and somebody accidentally steps on your toe, don't worry about it. Just get over it. Because in a lot of ways, the desire to use violence is a consequence of, it's an expression of insecurity. If you feel the need to be violent, it's because you feel insecure. And we can see it in anarchists, cops, Nazis, all kinds of other groups where, environmentalists in some cases, where they feel that they have the right to use violence, and it stems from insecurity and doubt in their own ideas. Because they have doubt. If I am confident in my beliefs, I don't feel the need to be violent towards somebody who disagrees with me. I don't feel that need in any way, shape, or form. Whereas if somebody doesn't believe 100% in what they believe, if they have doubts and if they get angry and they're freaking out and they want to use violence, it's a sign of insecurity. And I think we really need to expose it for what it is. Because you're going to see a lot of people on this clip, the Nazis, the police, the anarchists, they're all, standing there with their chests pumped out. A lot of them have sunglasses on. They're very, a lot of that is just insecurity. A lot of it is just all these insecure people lashing out because they're afraid. Violence is such a weakness. It's such a horrible weakness. And it causes people to do horrible things. So, yeah. You might get some insights into this problem with the video that I'm going to show you now. So I hope you sincerely enjoy it. And remember to go to my blog, nicholasbravointernational.wordpress.com. I will be posting a little bit about this on my blog, so then you can comment and whatnot. And if you feel the need to do so, feel free to go to the Access Humboldt website, download the episode, and yeah, enjoy the show.
Banished between men!
You want to take it, you got to fight for it. And you're going to lose.
Bugler, can you give me one?
Yo.
I try to cross the street and get some footage from over there, but I don't dare because I know that I could be attacked by either side. And of course we have the police. There we go, that worked. And of course the cowards have to hide behind shields, which is typical. I am absolutely sickened. As somebody of German heritage, I am absolutely, utterly sickened. I am utterly sickened by these people. They're sick. And of course we have the police. Let's go check out some of the anarchist activity, because that's going to be the fun stuff. And when I say fun, I mean the potential for drama. Check out the heart. There she is, blonde uniform. Damn, I need some of that. I could really use some of that. Anyway. Oh look, it's Joe Arpaio. Joe Arpaio's here. Anyway, and of course we have all the semi-important people. That was illegal. I guess it's undercover. Yeah. I mean, this is really amazing. They've got some security here, which is needed. Yeah, and of course there's anarchists crossing over that way. There's a lot of them. Over that way. They're basically, I'm not gonna, get in their way at all. Just because I know how volatile the situation is. And she's riding a horse. That's some good horse action. Yeehaw. And of course they're going across the street because there's some more anarchists. I'm gonna head down there. And there's another, I think that's also a K9 unit right there. They've got lots of K9 units undercover, so I'm really really impressed by the level of security that they have. Huh? What?
Canines? Dogs?
Oh, with K9, you know, just the police who work with dogs. Basically what they do is they work with pit bulls and stuff, but then they're undercover, so that people don't know that they're really police. But when you get older, you start to learn how to tell the police from the regular people.
What is this about?
This is a Nazi rally. Basically, they're bad guys because they want people to be enslaved. And then the anarchists and the homosexuals are protesting them because have you learned in school about World War II and Nazi Germany? Because if you learn about World War II, you learn about Hitler and a whole bunch of other bad guys who these people are about. Okay?
It's like whispering in the cops here.
I've got cacti behind me, and I've got police behind me. Gotta make sure they know I'm not.
peanut.
Cowards wear masks.
Cowards wear masks, haircut. I like the mask.
Cowards wear masks.
Have tolerance for fascists. Your children are immigrants. Get out of our fucking town.
Don't be no Aslan.
Get the fuck out of my town. Get the fuck out of my town.
Take off your mask, cowards.
Oh, you need a
Take off
fucking
your mask and I'll talk to you.
megaphone.
I ain't got no time for you, but I know who you are, you coward.
Megaphone, tough guy.
We're here in your town and we're going to stay in your town.
Come on, tough guy, with your big fucking
You take it off and I'll come over there, I promise.
In all respect for this program, which many of you
Wear masks because we're not cowards like you, man. That's right, our women don't even wear masks, you coward.
our women's youth movement is to assert this rally by singing the national anthem. Let's get big free, sing loud! Our women's division. Take her away, ladies.
Wow, is those 3 women? Do you share them all or what? Well, Chelsea, you'll get the food party every day too. Little Chelsea there. Oh look, we got donuts.
Nasty shit, man. That is nasty. Oh, fuck. I took one for the team. Yeah, independent media. I did to myself. Oh, fucking Christ, man. Criminy, those hurt. what's really offensive to me is you have a Nazi standing there trying to pretend he's police, trying to secure the perimeter. But the reality of it is that he's just a punk. That's all it is. It's all any of them are. They're just punks. Absolute punks. And of course we have real police. Faces to basically see if there's any of them on or have warrants out. Just so you can basically track these guys. They're probably FBI. I wouldn't doubt it. You know, I really wouldn't doubt it because they don't have their badges displayed, and I know police like those two over there, like those two over there have to display their badges because they're state and county and city. But the feds don't have to display shit. And it's pretty obvious that they're feds.
That these corrupt politicians will continue to allow amnesty and give these people a voice in our country. A national disgrace. And when the politicians and the Democrats and Republicans won't stand up for the white majority in this country and say enough's enough and the illegals must go home, we will. We are that vanguard of the people. We are marching in the streets, and the anti-racist scum and the communists and La Raza turns that stand here against us today will not stop us. You cannot match us. It's an act of treason that these politicians are not willing to stand up and enforce the law. Now we have to come out here today and stand up for American people that are afraid to save themselves. We are not afraid. You do not threaten us. You are strong. Our forefathers fought and resisted tyranny in this country, just as we stand here today, in defiance of the illegals, in defiance of a corrupt system that would just as soon put a bullet in the back of the white man's head. We stand here in defiance of tyranny like George Washington did, like Ben Franklin did, our forefathers. This is not your country. This is our country. Here in our lifetime, we are seeing tyranny in a different form. Standing against this very old people. And you will stay.
Hey, I'm glad you guys are keeping it peaceful.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna act until we act.
I've seen a couple of undercovers with the mask on their face. They're so fucking obvious. Keep a lookout for it. Okay, as you can see, we have the Nazis marching. They're all marching all over. Of course, we have undercover cops with a K9 unit. That's a really nice dog, but that is a K9 unit right there. It's pretty obvious. Let's see. Undercover cops in a K9 unit. This is and we're going to oh, this is gonna be fun! Check him out, man. You're courageous. Good job. Hey, how are you? And of course we have the Nazis doing their little thing. We have various police, military, and various. That guy's not even a cop; it's a Nazi over there. This is truly disturbing. I can't tell which ones are the police except for the patches on the. Of course, we have. That's just disturbing. That is utterly sickening. That is utterly sickening. I am sick. I am absolutely sick. Oh my goodness. It's so disgusting. And of course we have military police. Well, they're not military, but they're pretty damn close. So I can't tell if that guy is one of the Nazis or one of the police. That's troubling. I can't tell which one is which. And really there's not that much of a difference. Not that much of a difference, but there is a lot of police, a lot of Nazis. You guys are doing a good job. It's always nice to encourage the stormtroopers who are trying to keep the peace. Good job. Those have got to be some of the ugliest women I've ever seen. What? Those have got to be some of the ugliest women I've ever seen.
What's that? You need to back up.
Children who have been raised on the liberties of people of the United States.
here. You are the social parasite of our country. The loud speaking, dirty watching, little more. No. You can't speak. You can't even dress. You have no dignity. You have no pride. Illegals are not legal. The Alamo happened because of this. Because of how you act. Because you do not support your people. You do not support your nation. You're nothing more than Bobby stuff. No, this is the United States of America, not the USSR. Of socialism, communism. You're not American. You even vote for un-Americans to rule your dirty little world, to give your empowerment to your company. You not going to be here. The queen coming across this ground. I smell your drugs. You're nothing more than the only show of the entire world that you have made of our country. You are a circus. You're a power circus freak. You have no dignity. You're spoiled on your parents' money. You come here because somebody paid you to come here. Or you sold sex to come here. You sold drugs to come here. You're un-American. Welcome to America. And we're the front line.
Back on the sidewalk, guys. Back on the sidewalk. Back up. Can't get in front of him.
And I'm running with cactus in my leg. Took one for the, yeah. Go, back. You know what? You're doing a really good job despite all the assholes.
I don't need you.
Sorry about that. Just trying to be helpful.
Oh man, everybody's an asshole.
Oh, look at the property damage. You bastard.
Sorry about that.
You see, I was trying to be nice. I was trying to say, hey, you know, good job. But she wanted to be ungrateful.
I don't want to be on your film. Get out of here.
Violence.
Have a nice day. They're just full of anger.
Oh yeah. Trying to get a reaction. Get on the sidewalk, man.
Yeah. I was just trying to be nice. See, that's just it. They don't want to be nice.
There's like 20 of them.
Yeah, but if they would have hit her, it would have damaged her belly. 7 years.
I think just walk out.
Western State was given equipment.
Are we going down to your mom jokes now?
End of course now. Once again, Sheriff Joe decides to make an appearance.
No classes, no motherfucking fascists, no racists, no fascists, no motherfucking fascists,
no racists, no classes, no motherfucking fascists.
Your mom's are gonna get mad.
Hey, how about something we can put on all the love? You know what I'm doing?
Seriously, when you do that, they're not going to get you. It's not going to go into
How about something for TV? You can put it on TV. I don't want to go on TV. We're here and you're here.
I don't need a plan.
Well,
and I hope it comes up a better chance than these 1970 chances you guys all have.
Well, I think we know who wants to instigate something.
AIDS testing. HOMO testing.
I should have wore the Batman mask. I'm just saying I should have wore the mask. And of course, we have to ask the eternal question. Which side is going to instigate something first? The police or the anarchists? How about we just put both groups in a cage and let them settle their differences that way?